Okay, so I just ate dinner, which I had like a sweet potato lentil soup, which I'll probably put up a recipe for you guys. It doesn't really look Instagram worthy or that appetizing, but it tastes bueno. And then I also had a couple chicken tenders that I had gotten from Walmart, which took like 10 minutes. I'm currently pressing some tofu. I have this bamboo tofu press that I got off like Facebook Marketplace for like 10 bucks. Usually it's like 30. So I was like, steal. I'm not sure how much I'm going to use it because like I feel like it's such a slow process. It's only 8 o'clock and I'm already tired because studying exhausts me. So my goal for the rest of the tonight is to get through all my Anki cards, maybe watch a little bit more Sketchy Farm, which is like this program that like describes medical things for you. Yeah, I will do that and probably get ready for bed, and I'll show you guys what I'm gonna cook for my meal prep tomorrow. See you soon. So here you can see that I have my health issue notes. I've recently started using OneNote. It's a little messy. If you want to see how I do that, I can show you guys later. But one thing I really like about OneNote is you can record it, and whenever you're taking note, it'll put little tags so you can see like, oh, I was taking a note during this thing, and you can like click on your note and it'll tell you like, here's an audio, there's an audio. It's really small, but yeah. I like using OneNote sometimes, but for the most part, I mostly use Anki and Quizlet and go over my notes. I have 149 more cards to do, plus the 10 that I was trying to look at before. Let me close this real quick. It'll start me back where I am, but it'll save my progress. I just want to look or show you like Anki real quickly. So these are the Anki decks that I've already made, and this is the one that I'm working on right now. You can see that I did a custom study just for this section today and said that I can get 142 new cards. Usually I do at minimum 75 new cards a day, and so it has like a due thing. I already did the ones that were due for this one, but I upgraded it so that you can see like something different. Today it shows that I did 90 cards in 42 minutes. I think that was my average, but I also was doing cards as well as going through this study guide that my friend made on schizophrenia and diabetes. There's also, I haven't seen a Quizlet, but I also use Quizlet to study. So it is 9 something on a Sunday. My watch didn't turn on. I usually wake up at 8:30, spend like 30 minutes checking my phone and looking at my verse of the day, and then watching and seeing if there's any new YouTube videos on. I think I'm going to like have a YouTube designated time as opposed to like watching a bunch of mini YouTube videos all throughout the day, because I don't want YouTube to take over my life unless I'm a content creator. Then it can take over as much as it wants. Yeah, so first thing I do in the morning is typically get dressed, which I already did, and drink some water. Which I like to do. Drink at least 1 cup of water as soon as I wake up. Take any vitamins. If it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I make sure that I take, I keep getting something in my eye. Okay, if it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I make sure I take my iron with like a shot of orange juice because it helps absorb better and it's on an empty stomach. My first meal of the day is usually around 11 or 12, and then I stop eating around 8 or 7. I do intermittent fasting, and I'm pretty consistent with that. At least the 12 part. Sometimes I look at the clock, it's 8:30, the clock is looking at me, and I'm like, we're both just looking at each other, and I'm like, anyways, so I'm going to go in the kitchen. I'm going to clean up a bit because my kitchen's a mess, and I like to make sure that I do my dishes beforehand so that when I finish cooking, it's not just a giant pile of dishes, it's a little pile of dishes. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the kitchen. Okay, so now I'm going to make the tofu that HealthyCrazyCool made in his 4 vegan meals that I can't live without, high protein, easy meal, I eat every week video. I will link it down below and do his little voiceover to show you all the different ingredients. I'll even include the peanut butter recipe because I'm going to do peanut butter roasted tofu that I'll put on my salad later on this week.
So first you'll need a block of firm tofu. Then we're going to drizzle a generous amount of runny salted peanut butter.
This peanut butter's not really runny, so sorry, Miles.
A little bit of sweet chili sauce. And the juice of half a fresh lime. And the juice of half a fresh lime.
Okay, so that didn't go as well as I thought it would go.
No! God, please, no!
It's a mush. Just mush. I did separate that mush and put it in the oven, and I'm gonna keep it in there for 30 minutes. Not really sure what temperature it should be because...
Then into a hot oven.
Miles didn't really put a temperature, he just said a time. What temperature is it supposed to be? I don't know. Okay. I'm sure he said it in another movie, but... video. But I'm not gonna look that up. We're just gonna see how that goes. The other ones, since I'm making 3 blocks, I put... Yeah, that looks gross too. I put in my air fryer. So, note to self, and anybody who's gonna try this recipe, use runny peanut butter and use a lot less peanut butter. And that's my 2 cents. Ba-dum-bum. So I just went outside to throw out all of the trash that I had, including baggage from 2019. So the sun that was supposed to be out today, not out today. Makes recording a little wonky. Also, another thing that I noticed when I walked outside and came back in, my whole apartment smells like peanut butter. And not like, ooh, peanut butter cookie is delicious. It smells like, have you ever been smacked in the face with the peanut butter? It's like this.
One eternity later.
This is gonna be my breakfast today. I have this powder in here. I am running out. Not that I use it this much, but I had to use it because, like, I'm not gonna throw it away. I have some collagen peptides that Nappy Head Jojoba told me about. I have some hemp seeds, or hemp hearts that are for some omega-3s. Almond butter because it tastes great. I noticed there was something on my finger. Don't know what that was. Peanut butter. Anyways, then I have some berries and almond milk in this. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this. Since it's like 11:30, my watch has a hard time turning on when I flick my wrist. I'm probably just gonna start using always on, but 11:38. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna finish watching church, and then I'm going to start studying. Look at this cabbage, slowly fermenting, becoming delicious.
Eventually.
Okay, so here is what I have for my dinner the next day. I have the pickled cabbage that I made earlier. I have the peanut butter tofu, avocado, a lot of lettuce, and some onion I had left over. There's this little bit of rice at the bottom of this to make the Buddha bowl. That is my dinner. I'm super excited to eat it. Oh, and this is pesto, because I have pesto left over from having sandwiches last week. Pesto and turkey, really good. So yeah, this is gonna be delicious. And as Miles would say, because of the tofu, happily apply to face.